Morning, girls. How are we doing? Back here again with Amberlynn Reid. This one firstly starts with a rather beautiful visage here, and also apparently this is a massive grocery haul, somehow more massive than the usual massive grocery haul she gets, but whatever. A no takeout challenge because we do know our girl loves a challenge, and purging clothes. She's in the streets, lining up her clothes against the wall, shooting them one at a time. She's basically the Wagner Group right now with the Russian Ministry of Defense. She's out there for a purge, folks. Yeah, it's 1.25 people. We're just gonna get straight into it. Can't wait. Then I should be doing a wee live stream later on tonight. Let us go, guys.
Hi, hello. It's yours truly.
Yeah.
So I'm sure you guys are like, okay.
She just starts every stream. I feel like she just starts the videos like she doesn't give a fuck anymore. Like, this is just a box ticking exercise, which is kind of weird because she's like doing it basically every day. So it was like, I don't know, a couple days ago she came out and said, well, I'm only going to do it Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And it's like every single day we have had a video this week so far, which I guess I shouldn't complain about because I'm someone who like technically like it benefits from that, but at the same time I'm like, I don't really want to. One thing I did notice I forgot to say at the start was if you look at her like most recent six thumbnails, all of them are her eating. Like I said, she's putting out loads of content suddenly. She is trying to get as much attention as possible suddenly. And it's all her looking just fat and gross. Like shoveling something into her fucking maw. 100% it is all going very clickbait now. She's doing challenges and you're going to see her feel them. She's doing day one of my weight loss journey again. She's like, it's all full-blown clickbait. I wonder what it's really for. You know, you kind of think there must be something she's trying to afford if she's like going this ham with money.
Where are your videos? Like, where are you? What are you doing? I don't know why.
People are like, where are you? Bro, I literally just said you've done like 6 videos, like every single, like one a day. Like, I'm sorry, what are you talking about?
I have put so much like weird pressure on myself to have like a YouTube upload schedule. I don't think anyone that I watch on YouTube has a YouTube schedule. I really don't, like, because I was sitting
like literally everyone does, and she like specifically like that one of the only channels I hear her talk about is the H3 podcast, and they have a schedule. And that's like one of the only channels I ever heard talk about. That Pink Sparkles person probably has a schedule. A lot of people have schedules. Like, even like amateur YouTubers like me. Like, I used to do a live stream every Wednesday. It's my hump day streams. I used to do it every Wednesday. A lot of people have schedules. It's really easy to have a schedule. It's not, it actually, especially for her, who does literally nothing with her life and doesn't even leave her apartment most of the time. Like, being like, oh my god, it's so crazy, because like, oh, schedules. It's like, yeah, bro, it's like, it's almost like you have all the time in the entire world, so sticking to a schedule should actually be like really easy for you.
You're thinking, I was like, what is the best option? Like, every other day or 3 times a week? Like,
or every
what
day.
is like really good for your channel?
Isn't like every other day, like, basically 3 times a week? Isn't that how math works, more or less?
So then I wanted to kind of, you know, get some ideas, so I started going to like several people I'm subscribed to, and I'm like, none of these people have schedules. What am I doing? Like, the only one is H3 podcast. And
yeah, like, so what was that extra frame of her face there, like pulling up kind of face? What was that? Like, I'm like, it's literally what I just said. Like the one she talked. I know, Goober. I know. It's the one she talks about all the time. Is the one with the podcast with this podcast. So they have a schedule. It's like, is that just standard? Like, I don't get this. Like, a lot of people who I know who don't have schedules are people who do like a lot of long form content in particular, who do like their videos will be like an hour and a half long, or like ones who do, like Red Letter Media, who do it on like weird topics, and they have to find a bunch of weird movies to watch, and then they sit down and watch it. So they don't do like, oh, we'll have one every Friday. It's like, oh, we'll have one whenever it's ready, but it'll be like amazing top tier quality. A lot of people have schedules,
and I'm like, why am I putting so much like thought and time and like process like into?
By the way, I'm skipping all that. She just sat there for about 30 seconds just reading off names of people she subscribed to and going like, I don't know, have I watched them? I don't know, maybe, do they even upload anymore? Every once in a while it's like, okay, fantastic, so interesting.
Like, trying to find a schedule when I don't need one. Like, so I'm just gonna upload whenever. And I think
like this imaginary person who, despite you uploading every single day and also having listed what your previous schedule was already, apart from this imaginary person who doesn't exist, like obviously just doesn't exist whatsoever, like, you do have a schedule. You uploaded every other day. That's how it was, what your thing was. If you're talking about why you didn't upload during the live streaming mini era thing that happened there, she claimed that she couldn't do her vlogs at the same time because she was spending so much time live streaming and all, even though it was like a 40-minute live stream a day. Like, where is this coming from?
The lack of pressure is gonna make it to where I want to film more. I notice that when I'm not so pressured to film, it makes me want to film more. The psychology of the brain is a weird one, let me tell you. Hello.
So yeah, that just fits in with my idea of her, like, just being, like, anti-authority. She doesn't like people telling her what to do. It's kind of like when her dietitian says, do this diet, and the first thing she does is not do that diet. She just, like, changes it in some way. Even if it's a minor change, she changes it instantly. She can't do even, like, a day of it. She immediately has to change it, because in her head, it's like, well, someone just told me to do something. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make it better. I'm going to do it my own way. I think it's that. I think if people hold her to a schedule, that might, like, annoy her, because she wants to feel like she's in total control. But, like, it's like, bro, I don't know. No, well, when I feel like I have to record, it's just so hard. It's like, bro, you literally filmed yourself in one video recently for 4 minutes playing with, like, silly putty. Like, stop it. Stop it. That it's like, oh, this is like, it's so hard for me to get up and film, guys. Fuck right off.
Amazon haul.
For example, like, I was just about to use an example. You open your mail on stream. You open your mail on fucking, like, sorry, on video. Don't try and act like this is, like, a really hard thing for you to try and overcome. And yeah, we're going to skip this. Oh, Christ. We literally spent 4 minutes there opening 2 things. You know, this is, like I said, this is a woman who's like, when I am being told I have a schedule, and it's just it's so much harder, the pressure gets to me, and it's so hard for me to film. This thing's 12 minutes long. A third of it was dedicated to her opening 2 packages she got from Amazon. One was a pet blanket, and one was a cover for her Switch thingy-majigger. And then she, like, moved a sweater that Rarity had been lying on and put the pet blanket down. And the fucking ice cream man's back. Fucking... oh, he is literally always here at, like, 6 p.m. exactly. That is so weird. That is so fucking weird. Sorry, my mind has been blown. My mind has been blown by that. And then she took off her old cover for her Switch and put it on. Like, it was 4 minutes of absolutely nothing. It was her opening a package, and then, like, moving an old blanket and putting down a new blanket, and then taking off an old cover and putting on a new cover, and that was it.
Hi, hello, hi. Is that how I do all my segments now?
I don't know.
Hi,
Jesus
hello,
Christ.
hello, hi. Okay.
Your upper arm is fucking horrifying. It's actually like body horror. It looks like a fucking face hugger's gonna crawl out of that motherfucker.
Okay. So, we're in my closet. Now we are really in my closet. So spring is almost over, and I don't think I've done, like, any spring cleaning, maybe like 20%. Right. So I want to start like spring cleaning or summer cleaning. Really, I just am like really wanting to just purge stuff.
I don't know. I'm just, like, sitting here. Hey, Squeaker. I know. I'm just sitting here, like, I don't want to make you guys have to watch a purge video. Like, I just her going through, like, because, like, you know, obviously she went through, like, I don't know, a couple months ago and got rid of a whole heap of clothes, and now she has just bought so much, you know, over the last couple of months that she now needs to do it again. So yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make you guys watch this. We'll probably just skip till the massive grocery haul, because at least those are kind of funny sometimes, or if she shows anything interesting during this. But this already feels like I'm going to be merging 2 videos together here. I'm not going to do it all today. No. We're going to do it in segments. I just feel like there's a lot of clothing I want to get rid of. Oh, do you know what I love? Like, even more so than her deep cleans, I love her several day long deep cleans that go across, like, numerous vlogs. Like that time that we're trying to build, like, a new coffee table for her room, and she's doing that, what was it called? Fixture wall? What was it called? I don't know. Like the main decorative wall, she was doing it in her living room, and there was about 5 vlogs dedicated to it until they had the grand reveal, and I was like, oh, is that it? You put up, like, 3 small pictures that we already saw, and you put up the coffee table that we already saw. It's like, oh, wow, so I was worth the wait. Or, like, the time she was cleaning out her kitchen cupboards, and apparently it took 3 days, and I was like, okay. Okay. Fine. Sure, whatever. So, update on the new season of Black... Oh, God, I don't give a fuck about Black Mirror. To update you on the purging clothes, she did, like, I don't know, 6 things, maybe 7 things, and she kept 5 of them. There you go. She's like, that's all I'm doing so far. You know, it's a slow process. It's a slow process. And you're just like, okay, cool, 100%, fantastic. Like, I think you could do more than 7. Like, I think, because if you do, like, a rate of, like, 7 per vlog, we're going to be into winter before you're fucking done with this. Okay, you guys, so we have a massive grocery haul. That literally looks no bigger than any grocery haul you have ever done. It might even be smaller. It might even be... Bitch, why are you lying to me? Arm & Hammer? Isn't that a toothpaste brand? Baking soda. Okay, well, it's just soda there. Hi, Squeaker. I know. It doesn't look any bigger than what she usually gets. And once again, I'm not. Yep. That's my eyelid. Thank you for licking that. Yep. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Oh, yep. There you go. Really? Sorry, I'm just getting a lot of affection here from Squeaker. He's my squeakative, adventurous, kissy boy, aren't you? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Once again, it's just, where's all the unhealthy shit? I'm sorry. Can we just stop it? Can we just stop this fucking nonsense?
So let's get into it. We got some mandarins, strawberries, apples, royal gala. So we'll see.
We've never had a royal gala before. Like isn't that one of the most common types of apples that have ever existed? Broccoli, wockly. Shouldn't it be broccoli wock-illy or something like that? Wouldn't that make more sense to me funnier?
2 bags of spinach.
Do you know what? I can't wait to see you eat absolutely none of this. I can't wait. The only thing I ever see her eat from these hauls, apart from like, I was gonna say the turkey that she inevitably always gets, but she doesn't even eat that most of the time in the meals we see. Generally, it is just the fucking broccoli.
I got some seasoned turkey patties. I love turkey burgers.
Who likes, genuinely, hands up in the audience, who actually likes the taste of turkey? Like, seriously, who likes the taste of turkey? No matter what the fuck you do with it, it tastes the same. It always tastes like turkey, and turkey tastes like shit. I used to eat it, like, when I was, like, I don't know, playing sports, like, a lot, and it was just for the protein. But that was it. Like, I would never just out of everything you could eat, especially when you're like her and you just don't give a fuck about your weight loss journey anymore. Why are you like, I'll get some broccoli and some fucking turkey. I will have like the blandest meal of all time. She eats like a bodybuilder. That's like what I would eat when I was like heavy into like, building muscle like. I would eat turkey and broccoli. And she eats like that. Well, she claims to eat like that, obviously. She's building in a different fucking way. She's building outwards, not upwards. I don't know. I just think it's so funny that we're just like meant to believe this is like actually how she fucking eats.
Got some carrots.
Yep.
Some raspberries. I truly feel like this is...
I just find it so weird Americans get pre-cut shit. I just find that so weird. Because I remember someone came out and was talking to me about it. And they were saying like, no. Like, our grated cheese is like the same price as our like actual cheese. And I was like, that's so fucking weird. But like, is it actually, if you compare like the weight, is it actually the same? Because oftentimes we'll have like, for example, like a 1 kilogram block of cheese, for example. And then we'd have like the same price of grated cheese, but it's like 500 grams of grated cheese instead. For Americans, that is, we have one cheeseburger of cheese, and if you grate it, it's one head of lettuce of grated cheese. There you go. That's based on your metric system or whatever the fuck system you guys use. I don't fucking know.
Nature's candy. I got some mozzarella string cheese, some bacon, some spicy dill.
Who the fuck gets bacon in a box? That's fucking weird. You guys are fucking weird.
Pickle almonds. I've never had them.
Bye. Squeaker's just slid down between my legs there, and he is desperately clinging to my thigh. just let the claws just sink in. Just look down. He's just like dangling there. Yeah, boy. Blue almond, bold, spicy dill pickle. So, is there pickle in there? Why? You're my muffler. I'm busy talking up your butt. Is there a pickle in here, or is it just almonds? And it tastes like a pickle? Because like I don't know why the fuck you do that to yourself, but like what?
Before, so I figured I would try them, and then just some like roasted, salted almonds. Yeah. Got some cottage cheese. The best brand to get it is...
You got some. That's quite a lot of cottage cheese.
Definitely Daisy. Some brown rice. But I got some frozen brown rice.
You get frozen rice? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Got some asparagus. Some cauliflower. Some eggs. Some frozen strawberry, peaches, and bananas. Some frozen berry medley. And this is a frozen fruit and greens. Okay.
Yeah, because you didn't get like nearly enough like actual like fruit and vegetables that you're definitely not going to eat. You should get some frozen ones as well, so you can also definitely not eat those as well. If you're not going to eat the fucking fresh stuff, don't get fucking frozen stuff because it just tastes worse. You're definitely not going to eat it.
Hey guys, so I just ordered this raspberry.
What? How thick is that? the liquid doesn't move in the cup. When she tips it, it just stays. It's defying gravity.
or not raspberry. Is it
Oh god, I was gonna make a fucking wicked joke. Call it Alphaba? Is it Alphaba? Is that the bad one or the good one? Glinda's a good one, so Alphaba. Yes, it's Alphaba. It's defying gravity.
Raspberry?
I don't
I just
care.
burped, excuse me. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I ordered this from McDonald's. And I also got a Diet Coke. But it's like a little icy moment. I was hardcore craving it. Tomorrow, me and Feline are starting a no takeout challenge.
Didn't you, like, not have any takeout for, like, a full month, apart from, like, the times you did have takeout? Like, wasn't that one of your recent claims that you were super proud of? And now it's like, you need to, like, have a challenge to not have takeout? Like, I thought you'd already done that. I thought we were already there.
The challenge literally consists of, don't order it. Like, there's no goal. Like, go 10 days. Go.
Well, then what's the fucking point of the challenge? Guys, I'm gonna do a don't die challenge. You know, just, you know. It's called being alive, I guess.
Week. Go 30 days. There's none of that. It's like literally just don't order it. I'll talk a little bit more about it, but...
Oh, wow. Yeah. Like not during this video, I'm assuming, because there's only like fucking 38 seconds left or some bullshit. Like, I got 35 seconds left. It's like, why bring it up just as like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm just doing a challenge now, no takeout, bye.
I said, you know what? I'm gonna get me a freaking icy, because starting tomorrow, literally we're done. I recommend these. Yeah,
cool. What else did you get though? Because I'm sorry, I just do not believe you that all you got was like this fucking ice thing and a Coke, because like I just don't. If I'm being honest, I just kind of don't. Also, especially because she had mentioned previously that she had got like when she'd been super healthy and she hadn't had takeout in a while. She was like, oh, I don't even like fountain drinks anymore. They don't taste right to me anymore. And now here we are with like a fountain drink and a fucking icy majigger thing here.
But anyways, I do want to end this vloggity vlog. Sorry,
You're really pushing this vloggity vlog thing. You said it like so many times, and it's just, it's not cute. It's not like funny. It's not like a really interesting or fun like catchphrase. It's just like, okay, cool.
My hair is so frizzy. I'm having like a moment where I kind of want to chop like half of it off. So we'll see if I end up doing that. Anyways, I hope that you guys...
Yeah, but you won't, because like your hair is like 80% of your identity. Yeah, this is really bad. We're just going to go straight into the next video, I guess, because I like my recording for this 13-minute video is 25 minutes, which is the first time that's ever happened. This video has been fucking nothing. Okay, guys, we're back, and this one is day 1, ... Again, new diet plan, intermittent fasting, and calorie counting vlog. But I want to know what the new diet plan part of this is. Well, like, apart from intermittent fasting, I guess that's going to be it, because and calorie counting. She should have already been calorie counting. She was on a restricted calorie diet from her dietitian. She's been on several of them, apparently, over the past 6 months, so she should already be doing that. But here we are, guys. Day 1 again. I guess this is day 1 of the no takeout challenge thing, or whatever the fuck we're pretending this is. Let's go.
Hey, guys. So,
hello.
I have been crying a little bit today, so if I look a little under the...
I cried, guys.
Weather. That's why. And literally, the lighting with this camera is horrendous. I will literally post a picture.
I literally also don't care. I thought you had like a light for your camera. You specifically showed you getting that, and then it didn't work, and then you got a replacement for it. So why are we here?
Or video, what I really look like.
Also incredibly unappealing. Like, it's not really that much of an improvement. Yeah, it's lighter than it is. You look less cold, but you still look awful.
Hi, hello. So you guys can see, it's literally just the camera.
That is the most editing she has ever done. Ever. Ever in her entire vlog series, and I'm glad we all got to witness that together.
I filmed with my phone just then. I'm getting a little late.
Thanks, I wasn't sure. I thought maybe you had like a James Cameron and his 4K camera just off screen there.
Start with the vlog, but that's okay as long as I do it. I'm happy with that. I know a lot of people don't believe it, but I love YouTube. I love my job.
You really come like you can't even look the camera in the eye when you're saying that. You're staring off to the side with a face of fucking regret on you. You don't seem to enjoy YouTube. You very much like the attention. 100% I get that. You like the attention. You want praise. You want people to love you. Narcissistic tendencies, all that kind of malarkey there. You do like the attention, but you fucking hate YouTube. Like, this is a grind for you. It's why you put out content that is so dog shit. It's why, because like, there's no way you think it's interesting. You said at the end of your own videos, yeah, I know this is kind of boring, and I also wasn't a very good vlog, but you know, whatever. You yourself no, it's dog shit. You are just going through the fucking motions here because it pays the bills, and that's absolutely fine. Like 100%. Like fucking, you do you. Do the grind. I don't give a shit. You know, as long as you're not like fucking going out there and fucking killing people, I don't really give a shit if your intention is just to make some fucking money.
I will say it is the most stressful job I've ever had, and that's coming from working 6 days a week.
As someone who's worked many jobs, some a lot more stressful than others. YouTube, fucking so easy, so easy, impossibly easy, so easy, so easy at times. It's just like, I can't be fucked doing it because it can be so easy. You know, doing these fucking reaction videos. There's sometimes you're just like, no, that's not fair. Whatever. I'll just play a video game instead because it's just like, it's not even stimulating sometimes. YouTube is incredibly easy. It always fucking gets on my tits when you hear these people, especially lol cows here, like pathetic fucking losers, always try and make YouTube seem like it's really difficult and it's really hard work and you don't know the stresses I go on. It's like, it's incredibly easy, especially for her. You're like, you already have a built-in audience. All you have to do is make a video. People will watch it, even if it's the shit on it. They will watch it. You're guaranteed an income. You're not like the internet historian who has to do like very in-depth researched videos that take months and months and months to make, and then, you know, he puts them out and he's hoping they don't get demonetized or copyright struck like his man in the cave one did. You're not doing that. You're just putting up like daily content and you're going, hey guys, I bought some grapes. Do you want to see my grapes? Yeah, here's my grapes. And I got bananas too. I got bananas. Do you want to see my bananas? Okay. Fuck. What else? Shit. I've not at 8 minutes yet. Do you want to see my silly putty? And then you just play for silly putty for 4 minutes. Like, can we not make it sound like high art?
For 10 hours a day doing data entry that's coming from working at an assisted living facility, Boys and Girls Club. I've had my fair share of jobs.
That's fantastic. I could lie too if you'd want. I could start just lying about stuff too, and it doesn't make it true. Like saying, well guys, I have worked at assisted living and I did data entry, and YouTube is definitely harder, trust me. It's like, I've worked considerably harder jobs than those two that you just mentioned, and YouTube is the easiest thing in the entire fucking world.
YouTube is the most stressful because it's like when you have a job outside your home, it's like your escape. My job is to film my life inside of my home, outside of my home, whatever it may be. There's like no escaping. There is
like, you film, like you can film 4 minutes of content a day. What the fuck do you do with the other 16 hours and 56 minutes? Oh, there's no escaping, guys. Oh, I film my life, and because there's no, bro, you film so little per day. There is countless other shit you could be doing.
Escaping. I just feel like I am working 24/7, whether that be answering to emails or messages or just keeping.
Yeah, guys, answering emails and messages. You know, I'm so interactive with my audience. It's not like I just do like an Instagram Q&A where I respond to a couple things sometimes. You know, it's like, I'm answering emails all the time. Sure. Apparently you don't do sponsors. Apparently you don't have any sponsors. You don't have any adverts. So who are you emailing back and forth with to organize stuff? Is it all those adverts that you definitely didn't disclose? It might be that.
My online appearance. I'm not here to complain because, like I said, this is my
just did.
Love it.
Just did.
Every job has stresses. I will say I'm very grateful for this job. Anyways, now I'm just rambling.
Yep.
I'm about to eat.
Okay, cool. Well, do you know what? At least we got to see like something she bought. What the fuck is that? That looks disgusting. I'm assuming it's a cut up chicken sausage. Cool. Okay, do you know what? The portion is a little. What the fuck is that? I thought that was rice at first, but it's too gooey. What the fuck? Is that just a pile of cottage cheese? Never mind. I take it back. I was about to say at least the portion looks a little bit smaller, and it does look a little bit smaller. But if this is a breakfast, then it's awful. But if that's just a big pile of cottage cheese, it's probably not great.
I'm not on food talk, but I'm definitely on mustard talk. And there's this girl named Tiffany.
Oh, I don't give a shit if you're going to talk about those fucking mustard challenges again.
I don't really like asparagus, but I like it like this.
She looks like a monkey trying to figure out how to open a coconut when she's looking at that. I'm not going to show any of the rest because it's been 2 minutes of her being like, I wonder if a carrot tastes nice with mustard and cottage cheese on it. Oh, it does! And then just tried every different type of vegetable she has in it with that, and is stunned by it. And it's like, yeah, it's because it tastes like cottage cheese and mustard. Like, I'm glad she's like 33 and she's learning what taste is. Like, it's really impressive. Yeah, awful.
Hello. Hi. Hello.
Oh god, we're back to this again. Yeah, it was just feeder content. Even after I finished speaking, it was just her like loudly chewing on crunchy things. Like it was just feeder content. She's trying to get back into doing mukbangs, but without actually doing mukbangs. She's trying to do them as like oh guys, I'm doing a TikTok challenge. Wink. Oh guys, I'm showing you what I eat because I'm now doing a new diet and counting calories. Wink. But it's like, it's clearly feeder content. You've got the crunchiest food possible. You're smearing weird fucking goo all over it, and you're fucking eating it and chewing loudly into the camera and going, Yeah, it's feeder content. I also want to skip this, and I shall update you on the 6 things she goes through this time. That's my bet. That's my bet. Put your bets in the fucking comment section below. I'm betting she does 6 things today.
Hi, we are back.
Oh, and tosses one of them.
Okay.
Okay, actually, guys, I got BTFO, guys, absolutely fucking demolished. I feel like a total idiot. She did 10. She also, however, only got rid of 1, so I feel like I'm justified. Terrible.
So yesterday I bought raspberries.
Yep, you certainly did.
I'm going to be cleaning them.
That's fantastic.
So I'm just gonna put them.
Bro, look at this. They're already rotting. They're already rotting. What the fuck? Did you not look at them when you bought them? They're already fucking rotten.
In a bowl. I'm going to take out the ones that look moldy or gross. See, there is already a bug. This is why we need to be cleaning our fruit. See right there? There's an actual bug. Disgust.
Disgusting.
You don't see me having to clean a Snickers bar, but...
You don't know, maybe if you bought like raspberries that weren't like fucking 80% rotten, maybe there wouldn't be bugs in it. But still kind of gross. Like, that'd put me off eating raspberries.
I'm not going to lie. This does not look that good.
It doesn't? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know if you went out personally and bought this stuff, because like 80% of what you buy seems to be just like hand delivered to you. Maybe that's why you should go to shops, because firstly it lets you get your steps in, which is obviously good for you who's trying to like lose weight as like a fucking 530, 40 pound woman. Maybe you should also go to shops, because then you can pick out like good quality food and not like the cheap tat that like, because like I guarantee I've never done it, but I guarantee when people are doing like online orders, they just pick the shit, whatever shit is just sitting on the shelf. They don't go and look through to make sure they pick the best one for you. They just grab one.
Hi. Hello. Hi. Yeah, I need to lay off saying that. It seems like I just say that all the time.
Yeah, it's a really bad catchphrase. Please stop. Please.
Time now. I don't know. That's just my thing. So I kind of want to talk to you guys.
Is that you proving to us that you drink water now? Because you had to open that bottle of water to drink from it, so it kind of feels like you weren't drinking from it before.
About my new plan.
Why is everything at quotation marks? It's like in the last video she said, well, not the last video in this, but the last video I did, she did quotation marks for weight loss journey. And like it was quotation marks for something else. I can't remember what it was, but she did like quotation marks like as if like so dumb. It's like, bro, you're the one who says you're on a weight loss journey. Why are you doing like quotation marks weight loss journey?
I created for myself. I do need to talk to you guys about
your weight loss surgery not existing anymore. Like, you created your own diet. You literally have a dietitian. You have a professional dietitian. Why the fuck would you be creating your own kind of like diet plan?
Weight loss surgery and stuff, but right now,
okay,
I just don't want to. And
yeah, okay, so it's not happening anymore. This is just all clickbaity. She's trying to drag this out to make people watch for a couple more videos. That's probably why. She's probably like I said, I never thought like weight loss surgery thing was happening to start with. Like, you can go back to my earlier videos. I said it wasn't even happening. She wasn't even talking to these people. People disagreed with me, which is fine. But like, now I guess what she's trying to do is clickbait people, and she's trying to put out as many videos as possible to hint at, oh, well, weight loss surgery, oh, I'm not really ready to talk about it yet, oh, to try and get people to watch as many of these as possible before she just says, hey, I'm not doing it anymore.
And that's just like a boundaries thing. I'm not ready. I kind of need to just like process my decision on my own time. But guys,
you know, it's like if I said to you, if someone said, oh, how's your cousin doing? And I'm like, can't talk about it. Can't talk about it. Can't talk about it. I just stare off into this and say, oh, okay, that's fine. It's fine, mate. It's like, no, it's about it. I can't talk about it. Can't talk about him dying and me holding the knife. But I can't talk about it, guys. And then I start making like stabbing gestures in the air. Being like, I can't talk about it though. I can't talk about what I did. I can't talk about what happened to him. I can't talk about what I did and will be damned to eternal hell for. And you're just like, bro, did you kill your cousin? Because it's like, Guys, I can't talk to you about my weight loss surgery because I've had to set up a new diet plan going forwards and change my life entirely because of the decision that I made regarding weight loss surgery, and I can't talk to you guys about it because it's such a bad thing. But you know, guys, I can't talk about it. It's like, okay, we get it. You could have just ended that with a big hint.
I do have a new plan that I'm doing, and I just realized that, like, I talk so much about, like, food addicts being similar in the sense of, you know, drug addicts or alcoholics, and I've had people,
and it's literally not even comparable. Yes, I do understand.
Message me who were once, you know.
Oh God, are we gonna get some fucking another imaginary group of people here to come and agree with her? Please don't. Can we just add it to the pile of fucking like dietitian emails that we shouldn't actually be talking about because they're fucking nonsense?
Addicted to drugs or alcohol and stuff like that. I've had them message me and say, you know, my addiction transferred, and now I'm a food addict, and it's like so hard. It's like even harder than when I was a drug addict, etc., etc.
Yeah, guys, it's just, you know, being a food addict, it's actually like way harder than being a drug addict. You know, like heroin. You know, if I like stopped taking heroin suddenly, I could just like die. But do you know what? Actually, cheeseburgers though. This is actually kind of. Is this more cringe than the fake dietitian email? Is this more cringe? No, I think the dietitian email is still more cringe. I think it is.
I can't put words in people's mouths because our opinions and stuff.
You're literally making up people. Yes, you are putting words into people's mouths because you're making these people up. These people don't exist. Stop it.
I feel like really are based on our experiences in life.
Sure.
And I've never been a drug addict. I have lived in a home with parents who were drug addicts. So.
Didn't she claim she's addicted to Delta 8? Isn't that a drug? Isn't that a cannabis substitute? She literally claims she's addicted to it. You were a drug addict by that fucking definition. Fantastic. What a girl.
I've definitely been down that path there, so I see how it is, and I see how it breaks families, and I see how it breaks people. But I truly do believe
cheeseburgers, guys, it's way harder.
Can't only speak on food addiction, and in my experience, I always have like said, you know, with food addicts, it's different because if you're addicted to smoking cigarettes, you just like stop smoking. It's hard. For some.
Well, you don't. You not necessarily. Like, not necessarily. They're like, you don't just like stop. There's a lot of people who like will take less. They'll go down from a pack a day to half a pack a day to a couple a day to one a day. They might go down to e-cigarettes instead. They might go on to patches. They might chew. It's not like you just stop smoking. That's really makes it seem overly simplified. Her argument is going to be fucking stupid because her argument is going to be, but with food, you can't stop eating, guys. Oh, it's so hard. It's just like, yeah, bro, fuck off. Don't talk to me about my addiction to water then, because I can't stop drinking water.
People, it's impossible. I get it.
Oh, you're
That's
a fucking
why it's
idiot.
called an addiction. You know, I always compared it like with food. You can't just stop eating food.
Is she trying to? Is she trying? Do you know what? I'm going to give her the benefit of the doubt and pretend I didn't actually hear that, right? Because I thought she was trying to say, like, smoking wasn't a real addiction because, like, food is a real addiction because you can't stop. You can't quit it at all. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but if that's what she actually said, I'm not even going to go back to listen to it because it's just like, whatever she said is too stupid.
But I put two and two together. I had like a little epiphany. And it's not like, yeah, duh, you can't stop eating food, but you can stop eating junk. You can.
She's like 33 and she's been on like a weight loss like journey on her YouTube for like nearly a decade. And she had an epiphany. An epiphany, guys. The noggin started jogging, the brain cells, they ignited, and she suddenly realized, oh shit, I can actually eat healthy food and stop eating unhealthy food. It's like, I don't know, part of me doesn't even want to laugh at it anymore, because it's like it's so dumb that it's like, okay, I get it, you're acting. This is too dumb. You are doing this for attention, because this is too dumb. We're well past the realm of believability here for how dumb this is.
Stop eating foods from restaurants or fast food places. Like, you can stop the bad stuff, because that is the stuff that I am talking about. That's the stuff I'm addicted to. I'm not addicted to brown rice, chicken, and broccoli. I can tell you that. That's the dinner I just had. I didn't even finish it all, because when I eat foods like that are like filling and good and nutritious, I don't even finish it all, because
Don't lie. Just don't lie. Because we're gonna start heading towards the binge eating disorder thing. We're gonna head towards that. Don't act like it's like, oh, I'm full from it. You might not enjoy it, so you might not eat it because you're like, ugh, this is gross. I'd rather have cheeseburger. That might be what your head is. Don't try and act like you're full from it, because there literally is no way you would be full from what little it looks like you get from that.
it's so filling and it's the right nutrition. So
Of course. I was just hoping, I was like, you know what, I stopped it early. She more than likely is going to say, because I just don't want it, it's not what I crave. And I thought that's what she's going to say, and that would be her being honest. But instead it's like, oh, it's because it's so filling. It's like, bro, your fucking stomach isn't a thimble. You're fucking massive. Your stomach is huge. You could eat an 18-inch pizza twice over and still be a wee bit hungry. Can we just not try and pretend that if you eat like a fucking green bean, you're something like, oh, my stomach is full. Oh, that's so weird. Because it's nutritious.
like I could eat like a 20-piece nugget from McDonald's and a large fry in like two seconds. But then you put some like healthy food in front of me and I get full like a normal freaking boost.
No, you don't. You don't. Because like a normal person wouldn't be full by how little you just showed there. That normal person with an average sized stomach wouldn't even be full. Eugenia Cooney wouldn't even be full by how little you apparently ate there. Stop it. Like, fucking stop it. You just don't want it because it's not satisfying you. That's why you like food, because it satisfies you, because it makes you feel good, because it makes you feel happy. That's why you get it, because it's like, oh, this is nice. Oh, chocolate's really tasty. Yeah, imagine when you then change your mind and you eat like boring food that tastes, okay. Then it doesn't hit you the same, and you just sit there probably thinking you'd rather be eating a cheeseburger.
Person. Poosin. Who's a poosin? So that's why I want to do this like no takeout challenge, and I want to talk a little bit more about it. So like today's day 1 of my no takeout challenge, and it's not like, oh my god, I want to go.
I just what really is there to talk about in this no takeout challenge? What is there to talk about? Oh, is it my no takeout challenge? It's like, is a challenge that you don't get takeout? It's like I guessed it.
30 days. It's just like, I don't want any food from any restaurant or any fast food place, whether I pick it up, whether
Why?
I order it, whether I go there and sit there. I
Why?
don't want that. That's not what I want.
Why? Okay, because if your argument was like you're cutting out junk food from your life because it all tastes bad and blah blah blah, like it doesn't even make sense, because there's lots of restaurants you can go to where it's like you get good quality food. Like it just I just don't get it. I really just don't understand this whatsoever.
I don't want to Instacart or go to the grocery store and pick up candy and pick up chips and ice creams. Like, I don't want that. And, yeah, I can say all day long.
Well, the thing is, you do want that. That's the biggest issue, is you do want that. You could be honest here and say, the problem is I do want it, but I know I shouldn't have it, which is like a better wording to go for, because you do want it. You're trying to act like it's like, I don't want that in my life. It's like, well, you do, but you're trying to fight against that.
Food addiction is hard because we have to eat to survive, but we don't have to eat the food we're addicted to. So my plan is I want to do intermittent fasting. I notice that's like what helps me the best. So I fast for 16 hours, and usually out of those 16 hours, I'm probably sleeping like 7. So I'm fasting, like my awake hours of fasting.
Yeah, I don't know if intermittent fasting really works really well for her if she's got like a food addiction, because it seems like that's the most thing. Like a food addiction, like surely to get around food addiction, probably the best option would be to eat small amounts scattered throughout the day, like her maybe existing dietitian told her to do, where she was like to have at least 5 or 6 meals a day. Like, wasn't it was like three meals and 3 snacks a day, something like that, and keep it like to like a certain calorie limit. That's what she was told. Because if you're addicted to food, surely like feeding the addiction, like a little bit at a time helps. But if you're like, nope, I'm not going to eat anything until 12, o'clock. It's like, surely you're sitting there from waking up going like, oh, I want to eat, I just want to eat, I just want to eat, I just want to eat, just want to eat. But if you had like a breakfast bar, then you'd be fine.
Could be anywhere from like 9, 12. It just depends on how much I sleep. Sometimes I sleep more, sometimes I sleep less. So it just all depends. But my eating window is 8 hours. Do not go over 2,000 calories. I will be doing daily weigh-in, so I did weigh in today. I want to drink.
Why daily weigh-ins? They don't help.
85 ounces of water. I have been so bad with my water intake lately, so that's going to be like super important to me. 30 minutes of exercise daily, and I'm allowing myself to like break that up. I don't have to do it all at one time. I could do it in 5 increments, just as long as I get 30 minutes of that.
It seems like she's going for way too much here. It seems like she's like, I want to start a new dieting program. I want to start a new exercise program. I want to start a new water drinking program. I want to do a no takeout challenge. I want to do this. I want to do intermittent fasting where no eating for 16 hours a day, but then I'm going to eat for 8 hours a day, and it's going to be this many calories, and I'm going to work out this many times. And it's like, it just seems like way too much. It just seems like way too much. Like if the weight loss surgery thing was real, I'm assuming she got kicked out of the program for all of her massive failures. You know, despite the hilariously fake email from the dietitian telling her that she is the most prepared person who's ever existed ever. Like, she's gonna try and spin it probably to be like, oh, well, I left because even though they told me that, I didn't feel it. But yeah, like, I'm assuming if it was real, she got kicked out of the program, and this is her like super overcompensating for that by trying to put herself into like a really strict schedule.
And in the past, I have like counted cleaning as exercise, because for someone my size, like, cleaning is a little harder than the average Joe. You know, I get out of breath, my heart is pumping. Everything that consists of like exercise, I get that feeling while cleaning, but I'm not gonna like do that. I'm just gonna have that be something completely separate. So exercise.
But then you're less likely to do it. Like, if you can include exercising as part of your daily day-to-day life, you're more likely to do it, because you're like, well, I need to clean and I also need to exercise. Boom. Killing two birds with one stone. But if you're doing it like separately, where you're like, I need to clean, but then I need to exercise afterwards, you might not do either of them. It is far better to do them both as one thing. As she said, for someone her size, cleaning is exercising.
For me, it could be walking, dancing, Leslie Sandstone workouts.
Dancing. Okay.
Like chair work.
Can we just chair workout? I love we're getting the two options of sitting in a chair, lightly lifting my arms up and down, or dancing. You know, one of the two. I want to see the dancing. I want to see the dancing workout.
Workouts, like arm workouts, leg workouts, like anything like that. And then also like no cheat meals, because that just like completely triggers me. Because usually when I get like
triggers you to what? Triggers you to do what? I thought you weren't a binge eater anymore. So what's the trigger? What is it triggering you to do? This is so fucking goofy.
On a plan and stuff, I tell myself, okay, well, I'll just have like one cheat meal a week. You know, it'll be every Saturday or it'll be every Wednesday. But by doing that, it like puts the food addiction feeling back in me. It's hard to.
So by cheating and giving into my food addiction, it triggers me to give into my food addiction? Okay, cool. The problem with her, the biggest problem she has, is that she always used to go, triggers me to binge, binge monster, oh, I'm binge eating disorder, blah, 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 all that stuff over and over and over and over and over again. And now she, like, took that away from herself when she was, like, trying to do the weight loss surgery arc thing, that it was actually fucking nonsense, a total fairy tale. But now she, like, still wants to claim, oh, this will trigger me, this triggers me, this will trigger me. But she can't say, it triggers me to binge. It triggers your food addiction, but it's like, yeah, but you giving into your food addiction triggers your food addiction. Like, what? How the fuck does that even make sense?
Explain what I'm trying to say. But then it's like I relapse, and then I go on a path for, like, a week, sometimes a month. And it's like I cannot, like, get a grip. So it's like, why even have a cheat meal if I know it's just going to derail me completely?
Yes, that is a very standard thing. It is a very standard thing for a lot of people. If you do not have the willpower to have a cheat meal, don't have a cheat meal. Because, sure, you want to tell yourself, I'll have a cheat meal. But then very often you go like, oh, well, I might as well splash out. I'll splash out. I'll get some, I get a couple of extra little things here just to celebrate, because it's my cheat meal. Might as well. It's a cheat meal. And then you kind of like the next day, it is so much harder to diet. It's so much harder to stay with it, because you're like, maybe you even might have leftover food from the day before and be like, oh, well, I don't want that to go to waste. I might as well eat that. Oh, but then, well, I'll make this a second cheat meal, and then I'll be good for 2 weeks then instead. I won't have a cheat meal next week. I'll be good for 2 weeks instead. So I might as well make this an extra cheat meal. Oh, but I've only got this much left over from last night. I might as well get more. It is a thing. It's certainly a fucking thing. And if you don't have the willpower, then just don't do cheat meals. Just don't do cheat meals.
That's literally it. Like, cheat meals are not good for me. For some people, it works fine, but the minute I get something in my mouth that I'm like addicted to, it's over. Hi, Za. So we are at my standing desk, and I wanted to do a few P.O. boxings, but if you guys want to...
I don't want to hear anything about your fucking P.O. boxes, if I really want to be honest with you. Especially to end the video on a P.O. box. We'll probably just skip it if it is.
Okay, you guys, so I'm going to end this video. Hope that you enjoyed, and I'll see you.
Thank God. The P.O. Box openings are just kind of weird. She started off by saying she's not going to renew her P.O. Box, probably, maybe, because she has to just try and restore and protect her mental health, and also restore her faith in humanity, but then once again put up the thing, including don't give me food. But then she also got like a sushi kit, which doesn't have food in it, technically, but it is food related, and she was super happy about receiving it. And she's like, okay, cool, fantastic. She seemed a bit dour during this video, but I'm not sure. It could be all part of her act. It's so cringe. I'm sorry. It's her trying to like so strongly hint and tell us what has happened in regards to weight loss surgery is really pathetic. Like, just It's pathetic. She's like a grown ass woman. She's like 33 years old. She's old. Like, you know, it's like, can you just not? It's so fucking lame. But yes, I'm gonna merge these two videos together. There are two more videos that have just come out. I am probably going to do them separately, put them together, you know, if this is how the it's going to go, and then we'll be all caught up, and then we'll go into Foodie Beauty, and probably should be doing a live stream tonight as well. See you there, guys. Have a good one. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.